Hey folks, we're back out. Found a break between the storms out here. Got a couple hours where I think we'll be rain free, so let's walk them. Turn this thing around, you can see where I'm going. We got to find places with sidewalks today. It's too wet. It rained, had some severe storms last night. Had some severe storms roll through about an hour ago. We got a mess out here. So we got to stick on pavement, which is going to be a challenge. It's not a very walkable city, so we're going to find places to walk that have sidewalks. Hi, Guido. Welcome. Hi, Cats. You're on a walk with me. Fantastic. We'll walk together. Hopefully, your city's more walkable than mine, and you can find places with sidewalks. Because I got a real mess out here today. Right now I'm walking in the street. You live in a walkable city, good thing. Mine's not as. I mean, it's like right here, there's no sidewalk. Hi, Red. Good evening. There's just no sidewalk, so we're gonna go up to Lewis and at least walk where there's some sidewalks for a while. Maybe go hour and a half or so today. I did 10 miles last night, so we're caught up for the week. We don't have to make a huge effort today, but just wanted to get out and walk some. At least the road isn't too busy as the SUV goes flying by me. But you're right, this isn't too busy a neighborhood. Not too bad. Last night did 10 miles, went all the way up to the 21st Street Bridge, went across the river twice. That was cool. And had to outwalk a severe thunderstorm moving down to the south towards me the entire way home. It was really scary. And like 5 minutes after I got home, it just went nuts. Knocked the power off and everything. Hi, Big Zebra. How you doing today? You're a delight. 5 minutes after I walk into my house, severe thunderstorm hits, knocks the power out. Glad I wasn't out in that. That would have been a mess. Today we've got tornado warnings south of me, but the front or the severe line has moved through Tulsa, so we got a chance of some lighter showers tonight, but nothing like came through earlier. Glad I made it home. Yes, thank you. Me too. That was nerve-wracking. Even I was getting off my broadcast. I was showing everybody the lightning to the north of me. And it's probably way up by the state line. No, it wasn't. It was right there. It was literally like 10 miles north of me at that time. And as I turned south, that stuff was heading, it was going about 15 miles an hour to the southeast, and I was right in its line of fire. And about 10 to 15 minutes before I got home, my phone started going, "There's a dangerous storm moving to your location." Oh, fantastic. That was a day last night, but we did get a 10-mile walk in, which is my new record, 10.03 miles, a little over 3 hours, 20 minutes. So that was a new record. That was like 23,000 some steps. I got to thinking about that. That's a lot of steps. 23,000 steps. 10 miles, yeah. That's a long walk. And I feel surprisingly fine today. I figured I'd be sore. Feet would be hurting, legs would be hurting. No, we're good. I don't walk at a terribly fast pace, so it really shouldn't be stressing me out too much. Yeah, 23,000 steps. 23,000, it was like 23,300. Something like it. It was a crazy number of steps. But I don't keep track of steps. My Strava app that I have a subscription to does. So I kind of note it. Like, that's a lot of steps. Hey, look, a car coming through the old bank building. Wonder what they're doing. You never see any traffic here. What the heck were you doing up there? Crazy. You walk fast. I do not do the power walk thing, the fast walk thing. I just walk for the movement, you know. Get out in the fresh air. I don't know if you'd really even consider it exercise. It's just more moving, burning calories. Like I always say, I'm not in a big hurry. I'd sure like to get off this weight plateau I'm on, but I'm not in a particular hurry to do it. You're power walking. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't think I want to work that hard. I'm too lazy for that. I'm just going to walk normal. And now I can get into this parking lot and finally get to a sidewalk, which is nice. And I think we'll walk up Lewis a ways where I know there's sidewalks. Maybe go up to 31st and back around. Seems like a good plan. 31st to Peoria. Can't jog for some health issues, so yeah, it's next best thing. How is my leg? The limp is completely gone, Big Zebra. I'm fine. Obviously, I walked 10 miles yesterday. I'm doing pretty good. That was the weirdest thing. Never really figured out why I was limping. Didn't have pain, no swelling, nothing weird. Just couldn't roll my foot like you normally when you walk, kind of roll your feet. Just limping off of it. Really weird. But it's gone, so we're not gonna worry about it anymore till it comes back. People finally getting back out, been hunkered down. All the storms coming through the last 18 hours or so. First day of fall, and we're getting these spring-like thunderstorms. It's really weird. So we had such a mild summer here. Only had 2 days with a high temperature over 100. That's unheard of. I should have that foot replaced. You're right. I should have foot replacement surgery. There's a good plan. Foot replacement surgery. Yeah, only one hot month, mild summer. And the funny thing is, I kept hearing people talking about how hot it is. I was like, you apparently haven't lived here very long, because this is not a hot summer at all. This is mild as could be. Okay, we're going to try walking up Lewis. I've got a good sidewalk here. About halfway up to 41st, it turns into, the trees get really far out, so it's a little hard to walk on. But in the daylight, it shouldn't be so bad. 10 folks watching, say hi in the chat if you're here. If you're here for the first time, say hi, I'll say hi back. July was pretty brutal where you are, Red Feather. We just had, like I said, we had one of the mildest summers I can remember. Only 2 days over 100 is just not heard of. Because like the year before, we were having 114 regularly. Look at all the mud. This is a tall order walking on this shit today, even on sidewalks. Keep drinking, Rev, says Blue. Oh, sorry, wrong team. Wrong channel, team. Yeah. Blue, you can say anything you want as long as it's not concerning pedophilia. I'm so sick of hearing about it. Not that I'm saying you do. It's like I can't go anywhere on the internet. I'm not talking about people talking about me, just in general. Everybody's a pedo. This guy's a pedo. This guy likes kids. This guy's fucking kids. So I'm tired of it. Please make it go away. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Rant over. Really loud traffic here. Sorry about that. But it is what it is. You know, I just remembered I can't walk up to 31st because there's no damn sidewalk on 31st. I remember that now. I got to stick to where there's sidewalks. Yeah, they're definitely watering down the meaning. It's just, and it's not even that. I'm tired of encountering it. You know? Even when they're talking about other people. It's like, I don't care about this stuff. Stop. Find something else to criticize people for God's sakes. It's so old. Yeah, I guess same. Used to be a racism accusation to everything. You're right. Yeah, go to the police or shut up. Thank you. Thank you, cats. Thank you, cats. If you're really concerned about it, go to the fucking police. Quit telling me about it. I don't care. That's not to say I don't care that kids are being hurt, because I do care that children are being harmed, but you know what I'm saying. Telling me on the internet that somebody's a pedo doesn't do anything. I'm tired of hearing it. Go to the fucking police and shut up about it. Oh, again, rant over. Sorry. What is a PBR? It's blue. I believe he means Pabst Blue Ribbon. If I remember my beer shorthand, PBR is Pabst Blue Ribbon. Something about a bowl. Go for the bowl or something. There you go. Pabst, confirmed. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Something about a bowl. I think let's see. Head for the mountains. That's Coors. No. Schlitz malt liquor is the bowl. The Schlitz malt liquor bowl. What's the Pabst Blue Ribbon commercial? I can't remember. Did I hear Vaughn talking about? Of course I heard Vaughn. I hear all the Vaughn. Yes, he's going to call the Continental Congress, which doesn't exist anymore. But okay, Vaughn. Because YouTube took down one of his videos for breaking terms of service. He's going to call Congress because YouTube can't write laws. Well, I got news for you, Mr. Von Helton. YouTube is basically their own forum, and they can decide who and what can broadcast on their forum. That's not writing laws, that's enforcing their own terms of service. Vaughn is wrong again. Yeah, he's such a moron. It's unbelievable to me they are blaming William for everything. Yeah, after Shanny's bad behavior, when Rev should have taken her to a hospital to get her help. Yeah. Rev proved he isn't a good caregiver. Who's blaming William for everything? Carrie's people again? Because I haven't stayed up with the Carrie shit at all. I'm over it. I'm 100% over the Carrie drama. Here's a road I walk up often. But I got a bad feeling if I go that way, I'll lose signal, so I'm not going to do it. And besides, it says dead end up there. I must always turn off on that first street. Yeah, I don't fuck with Carrie either. She's this old hat. I don't find her very interesting. I don't find the drama surrounding her very interesting, so I don't watch her anymore. Can't stand her and her crying victim butt. Yeah, hopefully she gets her comeuppance soon. I'm pretty sure didn't she never get her channel back, or she started a new one or something, so she's basically bannovating. But, I think she was posting all kinds of shit. Oh yeah, just be a few more days, folks. I'll be getting that channel back. I don't think she ever did. Red would know better than I would. Rev and Shanny are blaming William for losing the channel. Yep, there you go. And his job. Yeah. Okay, that sounds like Rev and Shanny though. Here's another road we go up often, because I always comment on these people with the tennis court in their backyard. Look at that. These people have a tennis court in their yard. A tennis court surrounded by a cage with a basketball court in there too. In their yard, folks. That's some money, folks. Oh my gosh. Look at that unbelievable grill/oven out there in their yard. It's like a pizza oven or something. Unbelievable. You should join the Ass Wipers of America Union. Yeah, Rev would fit right in. There's a tennis court in their yard. There's a tennis court in their yard. Okay, yeah, we're coming up on the part where it's hard to walk on the sidewalk because the trees overhang so bad. I should try to cross the street. Yeah, and here's my place to do it. Here we go. Across the street, the sidewalk's fine. Now we're good. Hi, Sydney. Hey, the sun's coming out, making it hard for me to see my phone. Perfect. Good timing. I thought I'd have nice overcast conditions. And that sun coming out will just fire up more thunderstorms, so that's wonderful too. 45th Street in Lewis. We're halfway to 41st already. Wow. I know you can't tell on my phone, but that's really uphill too. That's crazy uphill right there. We're not going up that. It's uphill enough this way. It's uphill enough this way. I'm good. Lord Humongous is here. Says, I remember years ago, Kid Rock was on Howard Stern saying he grew up middle class. Stern said, didn't you have an indoor pool, tennis court, horse stables? Apple orchard. Kid was like, yeah, so thinks that's middle class. That's awesome. Oh, here's a nice tree. I wonder what kind of tree this is. Little fruits and flowers on it. Blooming in late summer. Actually, today's the first day of fall, so there you go. It's the autumnal equinox, folks. Happy autumnal equinox to everyone. You can see across the street up ahead, and I'll show you better when we get up there why you can't walk on the sidewalk on that other side. It's insane. Why even have a sidewalk? The trees basically push you into the road. Oh my goodness. You walked a mile in 13 minutes. My average pace is about 20 minutes. I'm pretty solid 3 miles per hour. Always averages out, except for last night. Walking home, I walked a lot faster than that because there was a thunderstorm over my shoulder. And I checked my radar after I went offline on my streaming video and went, I need to get out of here. This is coming my way. And it was ridiculous how it looked on radar. And there you go, across the street, those trees are like right up on the sidewalk. The overgrowth is into the side. There's just no room to walk. It pushes you out into the street. And of course, people don't slow down. They're literally right by your feet, going 40 miles an hour, sometimes 50. I was walking at the speed of oh shit. That's entirely accurate, Red Feather, yes. I was putting one foot in front of the other rapidly. Because that radar image, yeah, it was close. Because the problem was I walked back down the east side path of the river, and I knew I had to turn back east. And as soon as I turned back east, the thing's just going to come and sweep over me. So I had to get to that point where I turned east as quickly as possible to give myself time to walk the extra mile and a half to home. And boy, it was close. I was getting a little spray on me right at the end. And I mean, I no longer shut and locked the door. Started hearing the thunder. And then the rain came. It was hard. Right? If I'd have been outside in that, I'd have been really in a bad way.